Hello, it is Topical Tuesday, July 6th, 2021. Steve Sipress here. And topical, it's in the news constantly. Anytime I turn it on or flip through Facebook and see it, you see here in the U.S., our current resident in the White House, President of the United States, let's just say not a very effective spokesman. However, he is, in fact, a spokesman, the vice president as well. Biden and Harris are spokespeople for the people who are actually really in charge of putting all the policies into place. I mean, when you watch either one of them, Biden or Harris, say anything, it is extremely far-fetched, I would say practically absolutely impossible to believe that they believe anything they say, that they mean anything they say, that they agree with anything they say, and yet they are told to read anything anyone puts in front of them. So you see that with Biden. You know, they ask him a question, and if he starts to think he's going to answer it the way he wants, then has to catch himself and say, oops, let me take out my piece of paper and my notes and read off whatever the people that are really in charge wrote for me to say, because that was the deal. They said I can sleep in the White House and my name go down in history for all time as the President of the United States, but therefore I have to do everything that they say. So Obama himself could not be his own spokesman for his third term because there's no such thing here in the U.S. You're not allowed to have a third term as the president. So it didn't stop, obviously, Obama from having his third term, which he's having right now, but he had to get a spokesman. He had to get someone to do the talking, to read the teleprompter, to give the speeches, to carry around the notes in his pocket and read them off when somebody asks him a question that I say is challenging, but even a basic question is challenging to Joe Biden. And the same thing with Harris. She has to say and do whatever they tell her to say. Obama has his people in place in the White House. He calls all the shots, but he has the spokesman. So what does this mean for you and your business? Well, same thing. A lot of business owners, by default, you just become your own spokesperson, and sometimes, nothing personal here, it's nothing good or bad, you're just not your best spokesperson. Larger the business is, the more the business owner realizes that this is very likely a fact. I mean, I've started many businesses in my lifetime, bootstrapped a lot of them. My first multi-million-dollar business, I turned my hobby into a business. By definition, I was doing everything myself in the beginning. But then as you grow, you hire people, and one thing you want to look for is who's going to be the spokesperson for your business if you are not effective, which is rare, by the way. You can, maybe not count them on one hand, maybe two hands. Frank Perdue and Lee Iacocca and Dave Thomas with Wendy's, obviously Trump, for back when it was Trump Business that he was involved with. Some entrepreneurs are very capable of being the spokesman for their own company. Otherwise, you can get a celebrity. You have to pay, but a celebrity can be the spokesperson, or somebody in your business. A PR person could be just, VP of something, someone who's really good at projecting and being kind of the face of your business. If all else fails, you can go to make up your own spokesperson. Go to have an artist make up a comic strip, make up a comic character. Businesses put people into costumes, and they're the spokesperson. Sports teams have mascots. You don't have the owner of the sports team walking around the stands, taking photos and doing silly things out on the field between the innings and shaking everyone's hands. They have a spokesperson. Benny the Brewer of the Milwaukee Brewers and the Philly Fanatic, and on and on and on. Mr. Met for my beloved New York Mets. That's the spokesperson for the team. No matter the players come and go, managers come and go, GMs come and go, the owners come and go, there's always Mr. Met, the face of the Mets, Mr. Met. Now, J. Conrad Levinson of guerrilla marketing fame was fantastic at this. He met of all kinds of, still famous to this day, and likely for at least decades to come, made-up spokespeople for companies and for government entities. Tony the Tiger, Smokey the Bear, Charlie the Tuna, on and on and on. Starkist, the CEO of Starkist, didn't come out and attempt to be the spokesperson of the company. You had J. Conrad Levinson make up Charlie the Tuna. Sales went up. You don't have whoever's the Secretary of the Interior of the United States, the cabinet member, coming out and telling you all about fire safety. He made up not Yogi the Bear, but that's another one. He made up Smokey the Bear. He's been around for decades telling you that only you can prevent forest fires. The country as a whole. The United States has Uncle Sam. The Olympics always has a character being the spokesperson for the Olympics. So if that's you, great. If not, get somebody else to do it. And if you absolutely have to, because you are not technically allowed to do it, which is what's going on right now with the U.S. government, where the people in charge, namely Obama and his cohorts, not technically allowed to go out and give a State of the Union speech or go out and say they're meeting with a world leader. Like, they're not technically allowed to do that themselves. So they have the figurehead. They said, who can we choose? Who's going to be so malleable? Who's going to be so thankful for us handing him this position and making him or her the president that they will do anything and everything we say? I know. Not only will Joe Biden love to do that, but his brain isn't all there, so he won't even know what he's doing. He won't push back on anything, blah, 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 blah. Whatever went into it, that's who they picked to be the spokesman for the current administration. What are you doing in your business? Are you saying, well, I'm not that good on camera, so you just don't do videos? Or you do it anyway and you're not very good in the videos? Or do you get somebody to do videos for your business, to do ads for your business, to be the spokesperson for your business? When you get that right, it is super fantastically powerful. I hope you're able to do that. If you want some help, as always, go to Help from Steve, and I'll help you out with this. And that'll do it for Topical Tuesday as the sun sets here in the West. Hope you had a fantastic Tuesday, or still are, or some of my friends and viewers on the other side of the world, it's already Wednesday. Have a fantastic rest of whatever's left of your day, and I'll catch you tomorrow. On World Wide Web Wednesday, I'll talk specifically how you can make money using the World Wide Web. Catch you then. Over and out.